Hello Shemai and welcome back to Red Devil Redemption with Manchester United, and today we have, without a doubt, the toughest game of the season. Barcelona away. This is going to be like a Champions League special where we play both legs in one episode and I'll skip the game in between. But today we've faced a tough game. The first leg away at Barcelona, which I kind of prefer to have it away from home. And since last episode, which was that 3-1 disappointing defeat to Chelsea, things have actually not gone that bad. We beat Wigan 2-0 in the FA Cup replay. We didn't really want it to go to a replay, but it did, and we won it. Following that, a nice 1-0 victory against Stoke. Not the best of performance, but a victory nonetheless. And then probably the result of the season. Liverpool, who were top of the table at the time, we won 5-1 at home. And we were just absolutely unbelievable this game. We outplayed them in every possible way, and we won 5-1 at home. We've followed that 2 games against Everton, a 2-0 win in the FA Cup, and unfortunately we've just had 2 draws in a row. A draw against Everton 1-1 and a draw against Southampton. The main disappointing things about this is against Everton we were 1-0 up, conceded in the last minute, and only had to settle for a point. And in this game again, we were in the lead twice in this game. Lukaku getting a brace there, and hopefully that will spur him on to hit a bit of form. He has actually been playing fairly decently. And if we look at the table, things are not going well. We're still 6th on the table. That game against Southampton was a huge game, and if we'd have won that, we'd have been in a much better position right now, and we would have been in 5th, just behind Chelsea. So it's gonna. I think the chances of us getting into the top 4 this season are very slim. And Man City are in some unbelievable form as well, and they're coming up behind us. I mean, look how many games in a row they've won the Premier League. A lot. They started off poorly, but they're in one hell of a run of form now, and they've just beaten Atletico Madrid 5-1 in their first leg as well. So the team for today then is a very poor team, to be honest with you. I didn't realise that Lindelof and Bernat were suspended for this game, and Koulibaly is ineligible because he's played in the Champions League for Napoli, I think. It was Napoli. Yeah, so he's played in the Champions League already, so he can't play. And as a result, we're looking very weak defensively and kind of midfield as well, because Daily Blinders have to slot in at left back. So the team for today then, it's a little bit unusual. We have De Gea in goals, Sam Byram getting his first start for the team away at Barcelona. I think it's only a 1-match suspension for Bernat and Lindelof, so they'll be back for next game. Bailly and Martinez at the centre back, Daily Blind left back, Herrera, Koke, and Matic. 2 of these guys are on a yellow card as well, so they could miss next game. I'm really hoping that Martinez doesn't get a yellow card, because without Koulibaly, we're going to be a little bit stretched, and Sam Byram might have to play at right back again. And up front, we have Lukaku, Martial, and Ibrahimovic. Barcelona favourites for this game, and no surprise there. Luis Suarez has already scored 7 goals in this competition. I know it's going to be a tough game, because if we crash out of the Champions League, my job could be at risk again. And I don't want another series to be cut short by a sacking. So we really need to keep a good Champions League run going. Otherwise, my job is going to be at risk. So obviously, we're at the away leg right now. So the main thing... Oh, God damn it. So the main thing here is going to be to not concede. Well, to score a goal would be massive. An away goal against Barcelona would be absolutely huge. But to be honest with you, I'll just be happy to keep it at 0-0. I would take a 0-0 right now, because I think we can beat them at home. The first chance of the game here, Blind gives it to Ibra. It goes into the box, and it's a really poor cross. It goes straight to Stegen, and he kicks it up. Very big kick there. Sam Byram with a header gives it straight to the left back or right back, wherever that was. My left and right. Obviously don't know the difference. Blind with a lovely ball over the top to Martial. He's bearing it down on goal, and he's put it wide. That's an awful finish. What a chance that was there to go 1-0 up in just 5 minutes. Anthony Martial has been playing really poorly in the last 2 games. I'm not really sure why I've started him today. Barcelona now with a corner. It's headed away by Lukaku. There's not enough pressure on the ball at all. Rakitic puts it back to Dembele. Dembele into the box, and it's a good save by De Gea. Dembele, who's been out for 5 months in real life as well. I find it funny how Pogba got injured in my save here for 4 months, and then in real life he's out for 3 months. I just find that quite funny. There's maybe a chance for a counter-attack here. Sergio, I think it's Busquets. He still plays. Yeah, this is still the first season. I forgot. Koke to Ibra. Maybe a chance for a counter-attack here. Martial has space out wide. He gives it to Sam Byram. What can he do with it? He puts a cross. It's straight at to Stegen. It's a really poor cross there. I was going to say, that's a very long highlight. Barca almost at 60% possession. Only that one chance so far. And you'd have thought Martial would have put it away. Maybe another chance here. It's headed up by Ibra. But Martial's already on his bike. And it's into the box, Dembele, and we've conceded. Looks like we're already ruined that miss in the first minute. I don't know what Martial was doing. There's a good chance for a counter-attack, but he just ran away from the ball. Iniesta with a beautiful pass out wide. It's over the head of Glyndwr, I think that was. And Dembele is slotted past De Gea. We're 1-0 down after 25 minutes, and really, Barcelona absolutely bossing this game. Bailly with a free kick to Ander Herrera. Sam Byram into Lukaku. Got space ahead of him. Koke, there's space out wide, and I don't know why he hasn't passed it. It's over the top, and Suarez is bearing down on goal, and he's absolutely fluffed his lines there. De Gea with a good save. Probably should be 2-0. There's a corner now, though. Koke with it in. He's whipped it in. It's headed away, and Iniesta's there. There's going to be a counter-attack from Man United here. It was a really poor corner. Whoever that was a terrible attempt at a tackle. Suarez is in, and it's a fantastic save by De Gea in the end. We are getting absolutely battered by Barcelona here. Not going to lie. The corner's headed away. It falls to Dembele, and the screen has frozen. I'm assuming that's the end of the highlight. No, there's another one here. Rakitic with the ball in. PK. Oh, and Iniesta's put it wide. How is it only 1-0? I don't know. Let's just get to half-time 1-0, please, lads. We're getting absolutely dominated so far. And De Gea apparently is having a poor game. I'd have said he's had a very good game. The worst player I've seen so far in our highlights has been... what's his name? Anthony Martial, just because there's a couple of chances. He's really at fault for the goal as well, because Ibra had a nice flick on and Martial just run away from the ball, and obviously that chance that he missed as well, a fantastic chance after just 5 minutes to give us a lead. That would have been a great confidence booster. Don't like the fact that this highlight is still on, because we've got the ball outside our own box really. Koke has kicked it straight to Rakitic, Iniesta, and Dembele has scored again. What was that? What was going on there? We've just given the ball away so easily there. Oh, that was so awful. And Iniesta just crosses it. And look at the space for Dembele. Our defence has been pretty poor this game. I'm not going to lie. We're 60 minutes in. Well, almost 60 minutes in. And we're 2-0 down. We're going to bring off Martial for Rashford, because Martial has just been awful. Matic has also been poor. We're going to bring on Mata and move him behind the striker. Bring Koke across. So we've now got 4 attacking players. And we'll switch from counter to attacking. We're going to need to. Because we're 2-0 down. We need at least an away goal. If we lose 2-1, it's not the worst result in the world, because we'll get an away goal. But there's 25 minutes left now. And we need to really push on a bit. We haven't had a shot on target yet. Koke's had a yellow card, which means I think he's going to miss the next game against Barca. 20 minutes to go. There's a highlight here. A chance for us maybe to get a goal. Dembele flicks it on, but Martinez has intercepted. Bailly with it. Nice ball up to Byram. It's not to Lukaku, actually. Gives it to Suarez. Gives it to Suarez. And we're 3-0 down. Dennis Suarez has scored. God damn it. I'm not going to watch the highlight because it's just sad. Sam Byram has had an absolute shocker of a game. As has Daley Blind, really. So maybe if we didn't have those 2 suspensions, this wouldn't be going so bad. Herrera, Lukaku, Ibrahimovic into Rashford. And he's hit the post. Oh my god. There's another clear-cut chance there that should have gone into the back of the net. And that just sums it up really. 3-1 again isn't the worst result in the world. But there's a corner here. Please don't concede a 4th. Ball goes in. And we have as well. It's 4-0. Nelson Semedo. And that's probably the end of our Champions League foray this season. We should have scored 2 goals in this game. The 2 chances we've had should have gone into the back of the net. Semedo has... Oh my god, that's horrendous. That's absolutely horrendous. And the final whistle is about to go, and we've just been absolutely battered by Barcelona. 4-0. The chances of us coming back next game are pretty slim. That was horrendous. That was really, really bad. I'm not going to start Martial in the next game. I can guarantee you that. Oh, well, that's that then. We've lost 4-0 against Barcelona in the away leg. I didn't realise the home leg was actually... Oh, I didn't realise it was that far away. I thought it was next week. Oh, okay, so maybe I won't bring you both legs. The next video will actually be the home leg against Barcelona. Even though we've lost 4-0, we can still hope that we can put 5 past Barcelona at Old Trafford without conceding. We can do it. I guarantee you we can do it. We need to definitely pick up our league form. Otherwise, our job is going to be at risk. We're currently at 50% board confidence in the Champions League and 35% in the league. So we either need to win the FA Cup or score 5 against Barcelona at home. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. A nice little drubbing at the new camp. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.